As like Avery would say. So here we are.
So here we are.
So here we are.
We're back. Only 9 years later. We are
yeah.
back. I wish we had the couch back too. The couch is legendary. Shout out
Hazy
to
Shade.
Hazy Shade, Dayton, Ohio. We're actually not far from Ohio right now. We're in Michigan at the MVP warehouse with a new MVP team member, and we thought this is the perfect time to bring back a classic. If you watched this video when it came out, you know you're a true OG fan, and we appreciate you. And we're gonna look at this again because we haven't looked at it in probably 9 years, 8.5 years.
Periodically, I check back in and watch it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, we filmed this on a GoPro. The audio is absolutely horrendous, borderline unwatchable. I added some really bad, uplifting, copyright-free music and played it way too loud. So this whole thing is quite miserable. But it's an old Q&A from 2015 when Eagle was 17 years old.
17.
I was 22. And we're going to relive the moment, and we're going to re-answer the questions and see how different we are 9 years later.
I love it. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. Sit back and enjoy. It's going to be a long ride.
As like Avery would say. So here we are.
So here we are.
No, okay. Welcome to Eagle McMahon and Sam Lizotte's Q&A together. Okay, you got one?
Okay, I got one. This one's for Simon. Do you have a spirit animal?
Oh, that's a good one.
For some reason, I always think that my spirit animal is a monkey. And I don't really know why. I know my Chinese, what do you call it in English?
We are monkeys.
Maybe that's a monkey.
You got a monkey last night.
I've always felt this connection to monkeys. And also my nickname used to be Monkey when I was really little. I don't know why. Do you have one?
My nickname was Äffchen, which in German Affe is monkey, and Äffchen is like a small cute monkey. And it was my nickname because I looked like a monkey when I was born.
Nothing's changed.
Not much. But I don't think a monkey's my spirit animal. Do you know what my spirit animal is?
If we go by like disc branding, you've adopted a lizard.
Yeah, I had the
course.
axolotl, and my old blacking discs thing was lizards. But no, actually, it's phone case related. You remember?
Dragonfly?
No.
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird. My spirit animal is the hummingbird nowadays. Oh, you answer now. Okay, let's check it out.
Eagle.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
I did
Good
the same
question.
exact hand gesture. I'm the same person.
Is traveling with a vegan annoying or what?
Ooh.
I'm glad you asked that, and I can honestly tell you, yes. It is very annoying to travel with a vegan.
I feel like I'm the same person.
You're very close to the same person.
How?
But I can say that I'm definitely not, because
No,
I'm not vegan anymore, and I was vegan for 10 years. And all I can say is thank you for putting up with me, because boy, I was annoying.
The good thing about you, though, was that you were sometimes just okay with not eating or just eating like a bag of vegan chips.
That was true. I mean, nothing's changed. We just went to a Chinese buffet and I didn't eat anything there. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm cool with fasting. Intermittent fasting, y'all.
Oh, I'm so skinny. I miss my skinny days. I wonder if they'll ever return.
I put on probably about 25 pounds since this video.
Me, 40-ish.
As long as you go to one place, and we all love this place.
Oh, yeah.
That place is called Chipotle. Everybody is happy at Chipotle.
Yeah, the chicken's good.
The rice
Chicken is good.
The steak is good.
The sofrita is good.
Sofrita.
The cheese is good.
Gosh.
What's that?
No. Okay.
Are you still a Chipotle lover?
You probably like Chipotle a lot more than me now.
I've never been Chipotle hype train guy. It's okay. I can only eat it like once a month, though.
I'd say I probably eat it less than like 5 times a year at this point.
Yeah, I probably eat at least once a month.
When it's good, but some Chipotles are just.
Do you like the chicken now? Was I right? The chicken's good.
The chicken is good. Probably like the barbacoa or steak. That's my choice. I
somehow only go chicken. I always. Chipotle is one of the few places in the world where I will always have the same order after years and years. Because usually I'm a fan of ordering something different every time I go to the same place. But Chipotle is always just a chicken burrito. I'm scared to switch it up because it's so good.
It's so good. See, you like Chipotle more than I do.
This was like a Chipotle ad now.
What's the worst disc you have ever thrown?
Worst disc ever?
Your champion metal like max.
That is the best disc ever. Oh my gosh. It is so overstable.
It doesn't do what a disc should do.
And I love it so much.
And then I made the tilt.
And then you made the tilt.
Which is way worse.
The irony is real.
Okay, so the worst disc ever, I just said your max, but that's obviously not a true answer. What would nowadays be the worst disc I've ever thrown?
I got a good answer.
The tilt?
The tilt?
The tilt was amazing.
No, the tilt's unique. I would say, like, you gotta say, like, the Franklin disc or whatever. I mean, there's some pretty silly discs out there.
Yeah.
But I don't like to discriminate against discs.
No, every disc is unique and special. I think I remember what you said, too. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I think you pull up the disc, too, and you show it in the camera.
You just throw it straight up in the air and it falls straight down under the basket. I get all my birdies. That's the reason I do as well as I do.
My voice is killing me right now, FYI.
Yeah, what's the worst disc you ever thrown?
The Turbo Putter by Quest AT.
Of course you knew the company.
Do they have it here?
They do have it here.
Quest.
It doesn't even work for turbo putts. Your fingers get snagged on these little indentations. Like, look at this. I don't even think Quest AT is a brand anymore.
In the back it has a spot to put your thumb on.
It's actually pretty cool.
However big your hand is, and
I agree.
See, it doesn't go in.
it doesn't work.
Is that still your answer?
Yeah. Sure.
Since Simon is a more experienced eagle, should we start calling him Albatross Lizotte?
Ooh.
No.
No.
Good.
How long do you throw with your offhand?
Pretty far. Watch this.
Eagle McMahon,
Wow, your lefty has really
the man.
changed then.
crush it.
That's what hurting your arm does.
Oh, the fancy like
Wow.
muley, like lift up.
Mm-hmm. Yours looks exactly the same.
I think it does. I'm the same person.
1, 2.
Yeah,
It's before you disc, guys. Before rangefinders.
that's true. Rangefinders were illegal.
They
In
weren't.
disc golf.
They weren't.
Already in 2015?
Yeah, but like, it was rare to see people use them. They were too much money.
I think they were illegal.
12, 13, 14, 15.
What disc did I throw? Oh, that classic D2.
I can throw offhand 116 steps. And it was a good throw. I just landed right here. Eagle's disc landed right over here, which is maybe a step further than mine.
What's your favorite pizza?
The one I order the most is probably pepperoni. Pretty boring. But I like broccoli on my pizza.
You're still very German.
I was more German back then.
Mm-hmm.
I like broccoli on my pizza.
You say corn too.
How is that what I said?
You
I
still-
actually said that and I uploaded it. That's pretty bad.
Do you like corn on your pizza still?
You know you're about to talk about corn.
You talk about corn.
No, you say, I remember because I rechecked this video yesterday. You say you like corn on your pizza.
I don't think I said that.
I like broccoli on my pizza. That's a good catchphrase. I want that on a disc.
It's a good shirt.
And we say pizza in Germany. That's why I have that habit of saying pizza instead of pizza.
You also really like corn on pizza.
See?
You say
What's
that.
the deal with
You say you also really like corn on your pizza. I would never say I like corn on my pizza.
No, but you said to me that I like corn on my pizza.
Yes.
And I agreed with you. I remember last time I had broccoli on my pizza, though.
I don't like carrots. Carrots
don't like
is the worst food I've ever had in my life. I've thrown up one.
I have a very strong opinion on carrots.
You still don't like
Probably
carrots.
a stronger opinion on carrots than I have an opinion on anything else in the world.
Time ever because I disliked the taste so much that I had to throw up, and it was when I ate a carrot. I have no idea how
You
that
had to
happened.
throw up.
But that is
The one time I threw up.
What will it take to be better than Paul Macbeth? Is
Oh.
it even possible?
That's a good question.
Anything's possible.
Keep in mind this is 2015. This is the year Paul Macbeth was unbeatable. So we were desperate.
This was GOAT Macbeth at this time.
This was prime Macbeth, and we were just sitting on our couch wondering how lucky we have to get to beat him.
And it will take practice, discipline, dedication, hard work,
Wow.
luck. You need luck to win against Paul.
Well, the very next week, I remember you won Ledgestone.
Yes.
And I would say the 3 things you mentioned before that, you didn't do. So you definitely
Hard
had
work?
the luck.
Hard work I didn't do.
You did a little hard work. I remember.
Discipline.
I remember you were actually practice putting almost every day back then.
Wow. Well, I like how serious I am about luck. Like, I have 2 strong opinions in the world, and that's carrots and luck. I'm very certain about those things.
Carrots and luck.
And broccoli on my pizza. What does it take to beat Paul Macbeth?
Hard work, dedication, strength. That's a new one.
How many
Luck.
times have you beat Paul Macbeth since this video?
I don't know. Statmando, help us out.
Probably at least 12.
More than 12 times. You've probably beat him more than 12 times, too.
You've had a lot of luck. I've had so much luck.
I probably beat Paul. We're probably almost head-to-head after this video. No. Never mind. Paul's still GOAT status. Like it or not.
That's true.
My biggest problem with disc golf is
Oh no, this
that
Controversial.
sometimes if you throw a worse shot, it has a better chance
I've said this take so many times in interviews, like I'm sick of it.
You're consistent.
I'm so sick of it.
to end up good than when you throw an almost good shot. That's why I keep playing. I have all these weird kicks and bad throws because I missed my line by
I'm basically just whining that I'm so unlucky.
this much, and then some guy misses his line by 30 feet and parks it.
I wonder who I meant
That's
by
what
some
annoys me
guy.
most about disc golf.
Probably me.
But sometimes missing your shot more is better than missing your shot by a less. I hate that.
You got really
I
lucky a lot.
hate-
Too much hatred in the world.
What do you do with your old discs and bags?
Ooh.
Oh, most of the time I just give it to my dad because he asked for them.
All my bags are ours, my family, and discs. I don't even have that many discs. People think if you're a touring pro, you must have hundreds or thousands of discs.
No
I
one
own
thinks
like maybe 100, maybe, probably less than 100 discs.
Same here, and the discs that I do own are just backups of the discs I have in my bag. Like, I'm not really that big of a disc collector, so I really don't have that many discs. So, like,
I love how I corrected the camera and made it worse.
What do we do with old distant bags? I throw them into the crowd now, basically. I give them to fans, or I don't know. It's different every time.
Yeah, mine are probably collecting dust in the basement.
Throw them into the crowd.
That's a good idea. I just can't travel with discs so much. They're so heavy.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes put like 10 discs in your bag and you think, oh, that's nothing, and then you weigh your bag, it's like 80 pounds? You take the discs out and it's 40 pounds?
I've never weighed 10 discs in my bag and have to be 80 pounds.
It was exaggerated.
whenever I get messaged on Facebook, like, hey, can you sell me one of your discs? Chances are I don't want to sell it because it's a special backup to me. You have to name your firstborn son the name of a disc. Which one will it be?
Oh, classic.
This aged well.
I I said eagle.
Easy.
Wahoo.
Oh yeah, wahoo.
The Wahoo.
The Wahoo, that's my child's name.
That's a good answer.
Good one.
Wahoo's a
My
great name.
child's first name would be Psycho. My favorite putter.
What would you name your second born child?
I can't
Yeah,
talk
name a
about
disc.
that.
Cut?
I don't have a name yet.
If you were to name your second born child after an MVP disc, what would you name her?
Why is tantrum the first thing that comes to mind? I think it's because my son is 2 and all he does is tantrums. What's a good name? Virus. That has some spice to it.
Virus, I love it.
Virus Lizotte.
Virus, Lizotte.
Your turn. You gotta answer the question now. What's your firstborn name? MVP disc.
Delirium.
That's a terrible name. That's a terrible name.
Then it would be Deli for short.
What about Glitch?
Trail.
Trail is good.
Trail's pretty good. I'd have to ask James about that one.
Deflector.
Deflector. Pyro. There's some good ones. Tesla.
Pyro is actually really cool.
Pyro Lizotte, there you go. You heard it here first.
What do you think about the 2-meter rule?
Get rid of it.
It's horrible.
It's terrible. Just get rid of it.
It's bad.
Any ideas when you guys will come to Texas?
Every spring I'm ready for barbecue.
This is 2015. Why am I acting like I've been to Texas so many times? I've been like twice in my life. And I'm like, oh, every spring.
Well, it's
You
true.
know, it's just good old Texas
It
every
is.
spring.
We're complaining about the 2-meter rule. Nothing changed. We go to Texas every spring. Nothing's changed.
We do go to Texas.
See you in Texas in the spring, folks.
We like Texas.
I love Texas. I love the barbecue now.
Yeah, Texas got a lot better for you than last year.
Yes, it did.
Well, I'm not ready for barbecue, but I'll be down there for the Veterans Park Open. And
Why not barbecue?
I wish I talked louder.
I wish I put the music quieter.
Well, we don't practice. We don't practice.
I can't even hear what we're saying.
I think you were talking about practice. How often do we practice?
Oh, and I said we don't practice.
We don't practice.
That was more true than we admit it's true.
It definitely is more true.
Yeah.
Practice is life, everybody. You're always practicing.
If you
to
practice a lot, you're good at practicing. It's a terrible quote.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is not Frozen, even though a lot of people think it's Frozen. The Lion King. Great movie.
Wow, nothing's changed.
But right now, it's Being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich.
That's a great movie.
I love
I don't
that
even
movie.
know that
still.
movie.
You know what it's about?
No,
Do you know who John Malkovich is?
no.
It's a famous actor. They literally made a movie about you'd go into like a portal inside this like office building, and then you got teleported into John Malkovich's head, and you were John Malkovich.
That sounds cool.
It's a crazy movie. It's kind of like a dark comedy. I still really like that movie. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I'd say my favorite movie is Spirited Away. I had to say.
I still love Frozen. I've actually watched more Frozen in the last 2 weeks than I've ever watched in my life because my son all he wants is Anna, which I'm very proud,
Just like you.
just like me. Lion King, of course, is a classic. What's my favorite movie, though? I don't know. I don't choose favorites. I'm anti-favorites.
That's good.
And I love really good things.
That's why you're weird.
Exactly.
Wow.
Do you think there needs to be faster drivers?
Now, what's the fastest driver out there right now? Like
In America, there definitely should be faster drivers than left lane.
Do you know what the funny part about that is? I actually didn't get the question. I thought they were talking about car drivers.
Really?
I actually did. And I only realized that when I watched this last night to make sure we can do this. And I realized that I thought the question was about
Well,
car driving.
MVP's got some pretty fast drivers.
Now
To
we
answer
have
this
the
question.
the
14 and a half
14.
speed. Whew.
I don't think faster is possible, but I could be wrong.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
I go boxers.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
You haven't changed?
I haven't changed. I haven't changed my underwear since then.
That's amazing. I have. Actually, one of the best decisions I've ever made was to change underwear. Maybe we shouldn't get into this.
People want to know.
But I recommend like the, what do you call those? Like
Compression
sports-
shorts.
Compression athletic.
It does get humid out on
Underwear.
tour.
Wow, what a game changer.
Game changer.
I literally changed my game. Not kidding.
Most memorable ace.
First ace,
Most
I
memorable
dropped
ace.
on my knees and was fulfilled with happiness.
It was probably my first ace too. It's just funny to look back on it. I was like 11 years old, and the hole was like 220 feet downhill, and I threw a 360 with the first run boss straight up in the air, and somehow I got lucky. It went in. So I just always think about it.
Your first ever ace was a 360?
250, if that.
A 250 360. And you just threw it up in the air and it went in.
Chucked it. Hail Mary in the basket.
Wow, I wish there was a video of that. Is that still your favorite ace?
That I'd say the roller ace. That's pretty crazy.
wow.
Whenever I look back at that, I honestly can't believe it.
That was insane.
That was nuts.
And we almost even didn't go out to do it.
You never know when the magic of the vlog is going to happen.
Tips for young up and coming:
It's been the same song for 14 and a half minutes.
copy, watch videos, practice the right way, like people tell you in videos to practice, and
Oh yeah.
You talked about how we don't practice and you're telling them to practice.
Yeah, but we had
Don't
this.
be afraid.
We have the advantage that we started when we were so young, and it's just different then.
It definitely is a lot different. Not to say that you can't get really far if you're very diligent, but it definitely comes to younger people a lot easier.
Yeah, I think I finally cracked the code on how to be good.
Finally?
Yeah, I have a new theory. This is the oldest theory of all time.
Click the link down below to get Simon's course.
No, so you got to practice so much that you have to waste zero thoughts on what you want to do and how you're going to do it. You just do it. You got to get to that point where you stop thinking about anything, you just let your body do. Once you waste a thought on what you're trying to do, not good.
What he's saying, it comes down to love. Do you love the game? Right?
No.
copy what the people do that are really good at it. And that's what I always did. When I saw someone do something that was really good at it, I would obviously try to copy that.
I'm a copy.
And especially if you're young, you're going to have a huge advantage on doing that, because the older you get, the harder it gets. I'm starting to learn.
I completely agree with that. I did that when I was young. I just looked at all the disc golf videos on YouTube and I saw how the best players played, and I copied that. I took all their tips and it worked. It's working still. It's a work in progress, but it's helping for sure.
Who did you copy?
I copied you.
Really?
Maybe a little bit. Probably Will Schustrick, Paul Macbeth, Nate
Yeah.
Doss. A little bit of everybody.
Who was my favorite guy to copy?
Marcus Schallstrom.
I did not copy Marcus. Damn, I don't know. Paul Macbeth probably a lot.
He's a good guy to copy.
Yeah, he is. But everything else I've just been doing since I'm a kid, so it's not... I haven't really copied much.
You're uniquely yourself.
Don't copy.
Simon, now that Eagle is continuing to throw further every year, it's only a matter of time before he beats your world record.
Oh, yeah.
So my question is, what disc will he use, and what do you intend to do about it?
You never beat my world record.
I never did. Unfortunately, like, that was always so unorganized. We never had like legitimate opportunities to beat it. It was always like we're having it this year, and then once it got beat, no one decided to ever do it again, which is kind of like a little bit lame.
Yeah, I don't know why. I never really, the distance contest thing, it was always so strange. To this day, I never knew who signed me up for those events or how I got in or what were the criteria to get in. If it was like an invite thing, or could you just sign up and show up?
It was really weird. The whole distance part of disc golf has always been very unorganized. Luckily, Double G Jerky, Ted Nalon, Coach Chris, they're like trying to make it a little bit more organized in terms of distance. So who knows? It could come back at some time. So knock on wood.
Yeah, I think there will be cooler distance contests in the future. I think it could be entertaining to watch.
Vegans cannot beat the distance world record.
Well,
Do you agree?
You're gonna about to beat.
I don't
your
agree.
words because I'm gonna beat it. But I have.
You were
4
probably
years
vegan
to
when you
get
did
there,
it.
For a couple hours.
For a couple hours, you were vegan.
and even more after that. If I start training for it, I believe I can do it. And I don't know what disc golf throw, but I'm gonna.
Probably one with my signature on it.
No, and make sure I don't throw that disc. Food.
Yeah, I remember the good old days where you would literally cross out my name
Ink over your name.
or wipe the stamp
I'm more
off.
respectful now. I'm planning on having a time lapse in my bag. I got a pixel. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. That's why I agreed that you're here now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oops, or booty.
I gotta go for booty. I'm totally.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What do you think we're talking about?
You're talking about breasts or booty. I don't know how you phrased it.
A booty type guy.
I'm a booty type guy. Very true still, by the way.
What did I say?
Oh.
It's the personality that counts, right?
You said it's what's on the inside. Inside.
You know what my answer is now?
Booty?
Let me slap that thing.
No. You didn't say that.
Inside. I get it. Did you play Simon Says when you were a kid?
Yes.
Of course. Every kid has played Simon Says.
Are
That's
you
it.
business?
Those were all our questions.
That's it.
Not all of them, but most of them.
We made it.
And I don't know how long this is going to turn out, but probably way too long to watch all.
I wonder what questions didn't make the cut back then because of all the questions we used.
A lot of them made the cut.
We were probably sitting there for like an hour answering like 50 questions.
I'm glad this video exists, but my goodness, is it terrible.
It's unwatchable. It's literally unwatchable. I'm representing Dude. And you are, do you remember these jerseys? Oh my gosh.
Soccer jerseys. Oh my goodness.
Those were not the greatest Discmania moment, those shirts.
We've come a long way, but I think we've remembered our roots. Some of our fundamentals are the same.
I think we're very much the same. You're definitely more different. But 17 to 25 is also a way bigger difference than 22 to 30.
You're already like preconditioning your mind, and it's harder to.
I was
any sort
clearly
of change.
already an adult.
Mm-hmm. I clearly was not.
Times have changed. Maybe we can sit down in another 10 years and react to this video less reacting to that video.
Sounds like a plan. See you in 10 years.
See you in 10 years. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Don't do this one. We're not doing this one. Cut.
Cut. I love it.